Hey guys, welcome back to week 2 of videos. And if you joined us on the podcast earlier this week, then you know we took a look at the second half of Philippians chapter 1. Now, I love the second half. Not because Paul gives us all these awesome reminders, but I love it because in seasons where I wanted to run, these were the verses that kept me anchored. See, in Philippians chapter 1, starting in verse 23, Paul tells us something. He says, look guys, if it were up to me, I'd be out of here. I would be with Jesus. But I know it's necessary that I stay. And so because I know it's necessary, I will stay. And this is true for so many of us. We think about how easy it is to run from circumstances, especially nowadays. I mean, many of us, especially me in my early 20s, rather than facing a problem or facing something that was inside of me, I would pack up and I would move. But you know what I found in my mid-20s? Is that problems aren't necessarily equated to a place but a person. See, the things that we wrestle with aren't necessarily due to our geographical location, but they're just inside of us. And it doesn't matter where you go, it doesn't matter how far you run, but at the end of it, you will run into yourself. So the best thing you can do is to stick it out. And I know that's hard. I know firsthand how difficult those words can be to hear. I know how piercing it can feel in your heart when someone tells you, don't run from this, but walk through it. And I've always known that the only way out is through. And so some of us have walked through really tough circumstances that we have to keep going. And some of us are face to face with things we know we have to walk through, but we don't necessarily want to. And so my encouragement for you today, my hope for us as we go into these next couple weeks is that we would remember that God has designed us to do hard things. See, because what happens when we bow out of those hard places is we miss the lessons, we miss the revelations, and God wants to do something new in you and through you. And so, friend, here's my encouragement. Stay put. Stay put and keep showing up. And I know it's hard, and I know that maybe it's not going as you wanted it to, and I know that it's frustrating, and all of that is true. But God will move you when the time is right. So don't pull yourself out of the race before He has called you out. You don't want to miss those lessons. You don't want to miss those revelations. And you definitely don't want to miss all God can do in you and all He will do through you. Have a great day, guys. See you back here soon.